How you doing, ladies and gentlemen, this morning? This is William coming to you, and this is September 28, 2022. Of course, let's take a look around here. I'm in front of the courthouse again. I come up here, and go ahead and state what I came up here for this morning. I came up here this morning to talk to the district attorney, assistant district attorney, or whoever I needed to talk to in reference to bringing these charges back against Michelle, reinstating the charges. So it was like one of the ladies was called a secretary, and another lady that came back said, "Well, we ain't gonna do it. We talked to your lawyer, da 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 this and da 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 that, and if you want to take out a warrant, you can go down to the magistrate office." I said, "I don't want to take out a warrant. I just want to reinstate the charges that was dismissed without me being notified." Okay, first of all, let me just read this. I got out the district attorney's office, y'all. It says, "You have the right to be given information about the crime, how the criminal justice system works, the rights of victims, and the availability of service for victims." Then it goes on to say, "You have the right to be informed of and to be present at court proceedings of the accused. You have the right to talk with the prosecutor and provide a victim impact statement. You have the right to be heard at the sentencing of the accused and at other times as allowed by law. You have the right to receive restitution. You have the right to receive information about the conviction or final disposition and sentencing of the accused. You have the right to be notified of escape, release, proposed parole or pardon, or notice of prospective or communication of the accused sentence. You have the right to be present your views and concerns to the government agency considering the release of the accused." All right, so I picked this up at the district attorney's office. This right here, this little pamphlet here. So I wonder what changed when it came to me. What changed from what my rights as a victim? What part of this here changed? Because number one, I wasn't never notified, and I wasn't communicated with by the district attorney's office concerning anything that they was looking to do or wanting to do. So I was never, communicated with by the district attorney's office, and I never was contacted by the district attorney's office. And now, since I asked them to reinstate these charges, and they telling me I can go back and take out a warrant. No, how you gonna take out a warrant for the same thing that the district attorney has dropped? That don't make sense. Now do it. So I asked them to reinstate, the charges, because I told them I wanted to try. Well, the one lady said, "Well, y'all had a cross warrant?" Yeah, it was a cross warrant, but see, the cross warrant was that I wasn't guilty, and I was ready for a trial for mine, just like I was ready for a trial for theirs. Let me go ahead and tell y'all how this thing went from the very beginning. When Michelle left me, wee hours in the morning, abandoned me and our children. She assaulted me that morning. And then here's the worst part, y'all. Then she went and took out papers on me, and the sheriff department came and locked me up. That was claiming with sheriff then. False warrants now that had to be dismissed later on because they were false warrants. But I still got locked up for it. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? And that's to go on to say, the next thing that happened, Michelle assaulted me again. She assaulted me again behind Convenience Corner, which Judge Christopher Root found her guilty for assaulting me and our daughter. Well, he threw that now. But she assaulted me and our daughter then behind Convenience Corner in Hamlet, North Carolina. So Judge gave her 18-month probation for that, on assault on me. All right, then she assaulted me again in the DSS parking lot. Y'all saw that on video. She had a criminal history of assaulting me, taking out bogus charge. Let me tell you the charge she took out on me when she assaulted me in front of the her and Holly Smith, the magistrate at that time. When it took out one on me for assault on a female fetus, which she was pregnant. What was it? It was another one. I forgot what the other one was, but there were serious charges. Assault on her while she being pregnant. So they didn't look at dismissing that against me. And as a matter of fact, they publicized it, said, "Oh man, if y'all read it in the paper back then, they publicized back in 2018, they publicized, said a man assaulted a pregnant woman and assaulted his kid." They put that out there in the paper about me. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to court in front of Judge Tucker again, Judge Christopher Root again, I was found not guilty. It wasn't the charges was not dismissed against me. I was found not guilty. So the district attorney took the chance and trying me in hopes they was gonna get a conviction so they could put me away. But see, the bottom line was I had it videoed and the judge found me not guilty on all the charges. So now let me tell you, so now the one charge, now let me tell you the hell Michelle Wall and her attorney, David McGuire, maggot dog of a lawyer, they done put me through hell, and with Safira Crawford and with the district attorney's office. So the one thing I had on this woman, and they wouldn't even let me take out a warrant on her. I had to go through Mr. Smith to finally get a warrant on her at what she did to me that night at the DSS office. So I had Holly Smith, which she is fired now, fired for trying to make a deal about the walls and ended up in trouble. That's why she don't got her job, but they let her resign. You know, but they don't erase the facts of what she did though. So then after that situation took place and I went to court and the judge found me not guilty, found her guilty again. Now, while she was already under 18-month probation, found her guilty again. And then turned around and gave her a 2-year probation, anger management, psychological evaluation, you know. The judge put it on her. So that's an automatic conviction. So now her lawyer then appealed to her case. You know, you can appeal your case from district court to superior court, and that's what her lawyer did. Appealed the case to superior court. So now we in superior court 4 years almost. And the district attorney just now decided to drop the case against her. And that's the only thing I had against her as a person, as all the hell they done put me through here, you know. That's the only thing I had that I had some kind of resolution to the situation of my case. I'm a victim and a victim and a witness to the criminal charge that Michelle has assaulted me. And what do I get? I don't get no communication from the district attorney's office. They don't contact me and enlighten me on what they're gonna do. They ain't did none of that. The bottom line is, y'all, anything that any one of y'all, my followers, that's the hearers of my word today, I ask you for any help, and inside help, outside help, don't make no difference, and help me to dissolve these people of their job that's up here, especially the district attorney, Resanda, and Safira Crawford, because all this stuff hadn't happened at the time that Safira Crawford took my rights away from my kids, and she knew all about the mental state. Because anytime any files is in the judge will have to always go through those files and read those files before they came along, before they make decisions. So she knew all about Michelle's mental health. She knew all about her medicine that she was taking. She knew all about her disability. She knew all about her assault record on me. She knew all about her assault record on my child. She knew all about it. She knew I had the video, and she still took my rights from me. So you tell me what judge. So you know what? I ain't concerned in holding back nothing against Safira Crawford after what she did to me. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm up here asking them this morning, hey, look, I need these charges reinstated, you know? So they basically looking at me like, we ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? No, we didn't communicate. We talked to your lawyer. Well, you know what? If I'm a victim, you don't get the opportunity to talk to my lawyer, because my lawyer, not unless you talk to my lawyer about my defense, about what he defended me on. But as far as talking to my lawyer about dropping a charge, whereas I am a victim, no. You know, that's why I was saying, y'all, if you ain't got the district attorney to do their job accordingly like they supposed to do it, you know, communicate with the victim, you know, tell the victim what's going on with the case, what their intentions are, and which they have did none of that. None of that to me. I just come up here and find out that the case has been dismissed. And the only reason why I found that out, because I always check on Superior Court calendar. And my name wasn't showing up, her name wasn't showing up on the calendar no more. So I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So I calls my lawyer and said, Airwood, Michelle Wall, name ain't on the calendar, what's going on? Well, they dropped the case. They dropped it against you and her. Well, I didn't want them to drop nothing against me because you know what? I always went before a judge or a jury to fight my battles out because they ain't never willing to drop nothing against me. This district attorney's office ain't never been willing to drop nothing on me, never. You know, they always, even though they know they the case is strongly, that the case is not strong enough against me, they'll still try me. Just so they forces me to go for trial, and that's what I do, go for trial. and I go for trial in front of the judge, and the judge finds me not guilty. And I want the same results for Michelle. Go before the trial, go before the judge. No, they weren't gonna do that because they know she was automatically guilty because the judge had already found her guilty in district court and gave her sentence. So now it's gonna change the Superior Court because the district attorney didn't want to try her and didn't want to communicate to the victim, which is me, about the junk that she done to me. See, this is the hell that I'm talking about every one of them, and for that need to not be a district attorney assistant or nothing up here at this courthouse. None of them. Because it ain't nothing but a prejudice up here. That's all it is. And man, it's you know, it's sadness here that you can't have and get a resolution to something that a criminal has done to you. You know, a criminal has done to you, and then the district attorney's own thing, they looking at you crazy like you did something. No, I ain't did anything. I'll come up here to get my rights protected as a victim. That's what I did. How you gonna tell me? How the district attorney gonna tell me go take out another warrant? Well, take out another warrant for what? For the same thing that she did that y'all dropped? How in the world is that possible? You know, I mean, the same time, that's double jeopardy. You know, what kind of district attorney gonna tell you some junk like that? That's double jeopardy. And you can't come up under double jeopardy. You know, so I just simply asked them to reinstate the charges, on me and her. Because I'm ready for trial for mine. Because I know they bogus and I know they fictitious, and I know when it coming down to the court, it's gonna be not guilty. And I want her to face the same fate and what she done to me. But see, this thing right here with this system here, I tell you what, y'all women, you don't gotta be straight women. Just go out there and be crazy and assault your man and then come up here, and this is the kind of results you'll get. You know, you'll get treated well. DSS will treat you well for abusing your kids. DSS, the district attorney's office will treat you well for being a criminal. You know, so against a victim. So yeah, they'll treat your criminal well. So you know, y'all people that want to be crazy, act crazy, and all that, yeah, because that's the same thing that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? The same thing happened to me. A crazy woman assaulted me, assaulted our children. DSS didn't protect my children. They protected her. The district attorney's office protecting her for a criminal charge that were 100% guilt that she was guilty of. See, so they protected a mentally ill woman that had to abuse my children, abuse me, assault our children, but yet they protected her. So yeah. So what's good? What they say? Good for the goose, good for the gander. So she can do it. Guess what, y'all? Because she can pay. Y'all can do it too. And if she can do it and get away with it, and charges dismissed against her for the crime that she committed, and if any one of y'all ever face the district attorney up here with that same exact thing, bring my case to mind. Bring my case to mind. A crazy woman, assaultive woman, abusive woman to our children, abusive woman to me, and the evidence is clear. Look, I'll go back and look at my doggone video. The evidence is very clear. There's nothing else. So why would the district attorney not want to prosecute that? You know what I'm saying? After the judge in the lower court done found her guilty on and ordered her for psych evaluation. Tell me why they get up here and not communicate with me about this. You know, I want y'all to stand with me in the removal of Reece Saunders from his job and all of his district attorneys, especially assistants, especially the one I met with this morning, Carla, and it was a secretary, and I think it was another one. I don't know her name, but y'all stand with me in the removal of these ones with their job. Let's get a whole new system, a system here that's for the victims and the witness for the state, you know, because the state's supposed to take care of the victims and the witness for the state. But see, in this case, they ain't doing nothing, so it's time for removal of office. And stand with me to remove Sophia Crawford from being a judge, you know, to take people's rights away falsely. Because that woman, now, if I had assaulted, let's put it on the other foot, y'all, just for a minute. If I'd assaulted Michelle and I had assaulted my child like that way she did me that night in DSS, I wanted y'all to tell me what would have happened to me. What would have happened to me if the charges was been reversed and I actually done that to her? Tell me what would have happened to me. I've been probably still in prison right now. But see, since the DA gonna be biased against a criminal and a plaintiff, a victim as myself, oh, we in wall. We ain't gonna do nothing. This is what we gonna do. This is a criminal. Yes, she assaulted him. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. But we gonna protect her. Cause that's just what it is. Ain't that what the Bible said? People gonna call right wrong and call wrong right. And that's exactly what this district attorney is up here, the district attorney's assistants or whoever they is up here now, up under the hands of Reece Saunders. This is what they do. And this is what they've been doing. And I you know, I asked y'all yesterday when I was up here, I said, you know, y'all want me to I want to hear from y'all bringing this stuff against Safira Crawford, but you know what? I don't need y'all to give me thumb. I don't need that, because you know what? I got to thinking about it last night and this morning, and I got to thinking about how dirty that judge really did to me. Man, I ain't holding back nothing from her, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I want her out of office. I want her out of her job, and that's what I want, because she brought it on herself. Because see, she didn't think that her deeds were gonna surface, and I'm gonna surface her deeds. Right to her. That's right. You can best believe that. So I'm gonna come back to y'all. I'm in front of the courthouse now speaking, and I went into the district attorney's office, you know, respecting everything, to talk to them to get some resolution to getting these charges reinstated, and they failed to tell me anything that I needed to know, or only thing they provided me with is to go take out another warrant. Also, they're gonna go have me go take out another warrant, the cause of defendant to be in double jeopardy. What kind of sense do a district attorney assistant tell you to do that? You know what I'm saying? To tell you to do that. You know, well, we talked to your lawyer, so my lawyer name keep popping up, and maybe I'm gonna call my lawyer again and see what in the world, because based on what he told me, he ain't had nothing to do with them dropping that, based on what he told me now. So maybe I'm gonna give him another call to get some deep information about this, about these charges. Did the district attorney drop these charges on their own, or did they have your help in dropping these charges? So maybe I'm gonna need to dig a little bit deeper about this, and that's what I'm gonna do. And for now, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. But this is some sickness stuff that every time she took out charges on me, I had to fight my way through a judge and sit down in front of her and tell it to the judge. And the judge found, I see the charge was never dismissed against me. The judge found me not guilty. The judge. And the same situation was gonna happen this time too. That's why I was waiting for trial. 4 years, y'all. 4 years in this trial. 2018 to the present. And the district attorney gonna drop these charges without notifying me. That's all I got to say. So any of y'all helpers appreciate it. And anything that some of y'all might know what I need to do from this point on. Some of y'all might be able to give me some insight on which way I need to go now. So, and I welcome that information from each and every one of you as to how I proceed now with a wicked system here in Richmond County that won't stand up for the victim. Get back with y'all. Thank you.